Hi, everyone. I am super excited to introduce you to my brand new marriage coaching program called Happy New Marriage. In 2018 into 2019, I got depressed. Yes, I was depressed. And why was I depressed? I got depressed simply from interacting with married couples and counseling them on the issues that they were having. Uh, Before that time, I mean, from my days in uni, in college, I've been involved in counseling. I was a student pastor, so I've been counseling, and I've always been passionate about relationship and marriage related matters. But it was around 2017 that I stepped into full-time pastoring, and that was when I got really exposed to a lot of married couples who were having a lot of issues. And because it was an area of passion for me, I, threw myself at, all the challenges, and was with everything that I knew. I wanted to resolve every marital issue that anybody around me had. However, it didn't take long for me to realize that it was a daunting task. I practically just I simply gave way under the weight of issues that people were facing. And I knew it was at that point I knew that I had to become a professional. I had to be trained, and I have to crack whatever it is that is affecting people in marriages in a way that is systemic, in a way that anybody can replicate it and resolve their issues. It was at that point I was fully determined to get to the bottom of marital issues that a lot of people were facing. And that was when I went for training. I studied a lot of books. Before then, I've always been studying and reading and, getting to equip myself. But I got really deeper into it from that point on, because I've experienced this depression just by immersing myself in the issues that people were facing, and I wasn't going to come out of it without coming out with a solution that anybody can use. And that journey has led me to where I am today, where I'm happy to introduce to you a professionally developed program that I've developed along with using some of the materials that I've gotten from some of the people who have trained me and mentored me, and also, of course, leveraging my over 20 years of experience counseling couples as well. So in the next couple of minutes, I'm going to be sharing with you just a few things. First, I'm going to tell you about who is meant to take this course. Who is this course created for? Then I'm also going to be giving you a summary of what this course really entails, a summary of the entire curriculum. What is it exactly that you're going to learn, and what transformation does this course really promise? So let me quickly get into it. Yes, Happy New Marriage. Okay. So who should take this course? Who should take this program? Anyone who wants to sort out the home front permanently, and so that they can focus on achievement of their life purposes. We all know what it is, whether you're a banker or you're a pastor or whoever you are, whatever you do, you know that when the home front is not settled, when you are not happy in your marriage, it's a big distraction, and it takes a chunk of your energy and does not allow you to really focus on delivery on the job at hand and delivering on your core purpose. And that is why, if you are that person, you need a systematic approach to doing your marriage in a way that allows you to focus your energy on your business or on your career, so that you can achieve your goals and you don't have to lose your family while doing that. This course is meant for you. This course has been created for busy business and career-focused individuals who desire a systematic approach, like I said, for running their marriage in a way that works for their present reality. If you are a high-flying business and career-focused person, you know that the realities around you a lot of time does not match up with the traditional beliefs that a lot of people have. The uniqueness of your realities is such that you need a systematic approach, an approach that connects with your own reality, away from the traditional mindset that the people have about marriages. This course is meant for such people who are looking for an approach that works with their present reality. Maybe, for instance, you find yourself in a situation where you have to travel a lot, or you spend hours at work, or you deal with a lot of really high ticket businesses, and you have that kind of heavy responsibilities, and you know that you don't want to lose your family because of your responsibility, and you still need something that can work and make your marriage happy. This program has been designed for you. This program is designed for couples who are contemplating separation but wants to give their marriage one final chance. I I'm presenting this program to you with full confidence because I've tried and tested it. I've tried and tested it on couples who had who had decided that they were going to separate. I'd run this program on couples who had experienced years of domestic violence, and they are back and happy together today. So I know that if you are that person who think that you've reviewed the final bus stop, you can't go any further, and you just want to give your marriage one last chance to see how it can be rescued, this program has been designed for you. This program is also designed for family counselors or people you want to learn about how to help couples, how to counsel them, how to guide them. This program will also really, really help you. And then for anyone who desire a happier marriage, and I'm sure every single one of us can have a happier marriage. There's no one who will say that they've reached the ultimate in the happiness that their marriage has. There's always something better, juicier, more bliss that your marriage can have. What does this program promise? It promises to eliminate the possibility of divorce in your marriage. If you run this program with me and you do everything that this program asks you to do diligently and with full commitment, I guarantee that divorce will be totally expunged from your vocabulary when you're talking about your marriage. I can make such pronouncement because I know what this program entails. The way it was developed, it was developed from deep research by experts who have been in the industry for years. So I know what this program promises, and I can give you that guarantee. This program will eliminate strife and division from your marriage. That is one of the magic I found in this program. So a lot of marriages are deep in strife and divisions and are finding it tough to actually make a headway in their marriage. I promise you that this is the program that you need to totally expunge strife and division from your marriage in a systematic approach that is sustainable, that can help you and your spouse to build a bond that lasts forever. This program will help you to build a 21st century compliant marriage. Yes, there are traditional marriage, there are traditional beliefs around marriages, traditional practices around marriages that does not align with the realities of 21st century. So if you want a marriage that is compliant with the 21st century, a marriage that can last whether you're in Nigeria or you're abroad, a marriage that can stand the test of different territories and different belief systems and different approaches, then you need a 21st century compliant marriage. And this is what this program has been designed to give you. This program will help you to create your unique family identity, your vision, your value, your family legend, and a lot more that is unique to your family, that really works for your own family. This program will help you to read your spouse accurately using their user's manual. I'm just touching on some of the things that you're going to experience. User's manual is one of the things you're going to experience in this program, and that's a tool that will help you to accurately read your spouse and understand them fully, so that you are not left with guesswork. You are not left with a try and error. You are not left with just trying your hand and seeing whether something works. You have a full understanding of who your spouse is and how best to relate with them. This program will also help you to measure and manage your cultural compatibility gap. A lot of marriages are experiencing huge cultural compatibility gap, and they are not even aware. It's like two people speaking two different languages or living on two different continents and trying to stay married together. You've got to be able to measure that gap and also bridge that gap. This is one of the things that this program is going to help you to achieve. This program will also help you to detect and eliminate self-sabotaging elements from your past. Sometimes we love each other, we want the best for each other, we've done the best that we can do, but there are limiting factors that we both carry. There are baggages that we both carry from our past, and they are showing up in our marriages, and sometimes we're not even aware. This program will help you to detect and eliminate such self-sabotaging elements from your past. We call them peer pressure from the past, that sometimes you're not even aware of, things that have happened to you when you were young, things that belief systems that you've picked up from the environment that you grew up from, and the people that have handled you and related with you. We're going to help you to detect and eliminate all of those self-sabotaging elements that may be coming from your past to destroy your marriage. This program will help you move your marriage to wholesome in 6 months. There are different levels of marriage, and wholesome is the highest level. All of this will be measured scientifically. As you come into this program, the first thing that you're going to do is to measure the current level of your marriage. And whichever level you have, we promise that in 6 months after you run and practice, what you're going to learn from this program, in 6 months, your marriage will move to wholesome, and it's going to be measured. This has been done. This program has been run on hundreds of couples, and the result has been consistent. So I can guarantee you that you can move your marriage to wholesome in 6 months with happy new marriage. What happy new marriage is not? It's not an attempt to fish out the person to blame. A lot of people they feel that when you stand before a counselor, what they're looking for is who to blame. This has nothing to do with who to blame. A lot of time, there's nobody to blame. We both just need to understand some certain things and take some certain steps, and then we are good to go. This program is not about a one-size-fits-all approach to marriage. Every single individual on this planet is unique. We have male, we have female, but it is way beyond male and female. It is about the uniqueness of the person that you call a spouse today, and how you must understand them and your own uniqueness. And there's a kind of marriage that works for both of you alone. This is what this program is going to help you to create. This program is also not a religious approach to marriage. I'm a pastor and I'm a Christian, but I'm also a professional. So I'm going to be speaking to you as a professional. I'm going to be speaking to you deploying professionally developed tools and interventions. So this is what this program is about. And then this program is also not a series of marriage sermons or lectures. No, it's not about lecturing you or sermonizing you at all. It's a program that you will get your hand to work. You will get your hand to put to create this marriage by yourself and your spouse. That's what this program is about. I'm simply going to be there to guide you and to hold your hand through certain interventions, certain exercises, certain therapies, if required, such that by yourself, you can understand what is going on in your marriage and do the right thing that can turn that marriage around. Okay. Now, this is the curriculum for this program. Just this slide, that's everything you're going to experience in this program is right here in this slide. And we've put them together here in form of a football team. Now, as you're staring at this slide, these are the 11 players that you must recruit so that you can win the championship of a match of your marriage. Your marriage is like a football tournament, and you need these star players, these 11 players, for you to be able to win the cup. That's the aim. So your aim is to gather these 11 players, and as you play using these players, you are the coach, as it were, and as you play with using these players, you are guaranteed winning the cup. Now let's go one after the other. Talent, which is the goalkeeper, as you can see, is arranged. The talent is the goalkeeper. What is talent all about? Talent is about your innate capacity to love and to receive love. All of us were born perfect, with total innocence, with full capacity to give and to receive love. That was how we came to this planet. It is as we stepped into this planet that things like racism, things like hatred, things like selfishness got introduced to us, and we imbibed a lot of values without even knowing, and our innocence and our perfect capacity to love and to receive love was corrupted. So under talent, we're going to be helping you and your spouse to detect where you are relative to where you should be with love, and help you to get back to the innocence and the unconditional love that a child displays. That's what talent is all about. Let me just leave it like that. Now, these four red ones, those are the defenders. Let's start with purpose. Purpose is key. When purpose is not known, abuse, they say, is inevitable. But beyond that, when purpose is not known, the exit barrier will remain low. The reason you will do everything that you do to get money, some will travel for hours, some will get to work, some will get on the road 4 a.m. so that they can get to the office by 8. Some will take all sort of abuses from their bosses and still resume the following day. The only reason you're doing all of that is because that if you stop or you suddenly got tired, there will be no money for you at the end of the month, or the business you're chasing, you're going to lose the money. But you will take all the insult from customers, from suppliers, from everybody, just so that you can preserve the place of purpose, because you know what you're going to get out of it. If you are not clear what you are supposed to get out of marriage and what you're supposed to get from your spouse, you will not have the capacity to continue to fan the flame of love in that marriage. The exit barrier will be very, very low. You have to know, why did I even get married? What is the promise that marriage really has? What is the value I'm supposed to derive from marriage? How is marriage supposed to impact me positively? How is marriage supposed to enhance my capacity to deliver my purpose? How is my spouse equipped to be able to do that? And where are the gaps? That's what we're going to be dealing with under purpose. Values are very important. Values and vision go together. The vision, every family is unique and every family has been created to deliver a certain value to the society. There is something we're supposed to be getting from your family. If you do not know that and you're not running with that vision, then there's going to be a problem, because without vision, people cast off restraint. But we will help you to understand the unique vision of your family, because vision is a unifier. When there is no vision, there will be division. We will help you to craft the unique vision of your family and then also have the values. The values are the behaviors that can deliver on the vision. Because if you have vision, but your behaviors do not align with what is required to deliver that vision is going to be a mirage. So we're going to help you to develop not just your vision, but also the values that should go with them. And then your family legend. The family legend is very, very powerful. It is something that creates a strong identity for your family, and all the other things like family constitution and other things like that. Skills are very important. Now, skills are the things that you need to learn. There are a lot of things in relationship that nobody was born with them. It's just like driving. You know, there are many, as much as we like to drive around that, it's become second nature, but nobody was born with that capacity. Every single person has to learn it. There are many other things like the language that we speak, you have to learn it. There are many things that we are not born with that we have to learn and develop when it comes to marriage. And there's the list is there, and we're going to measure where you are across these different skills that needs to be developed and help you to up your game across the different areas. But that's what skill is all about. Continuous development is very, very crucial. That's about how you are going to continue to develop yourself and your entire family, because the real value that the family is supposed to deliver is that it enhances our capacity to deliver value, and we are going and becoming better people. That's the real reason why family was created. And so as a couple, you've got to have your continuous development plan. Just like you do in your offices, on your career, on your business. You won't go 1 year if you're serious about your career and your business without training. It's the same thing with marriage. You need to have your training plan, and that's what continuous development is all about. Understanding is the biggest. You can see it's in green and it's a midfielder. Understanding is the biggest among these. In fact, I can guarantee we're going to spend at least 2 sessions just on understanding alone. Just so many things to be honest. You will be shocked that you don't even know yourself, talk less of knowing your spouse. And with that alone, the struggle is guaranteed in that marriage. So under understanding, we're going to be helping you to even decode yourself and then to decode your spouse. And you will be totally shocked that you are simply going to be marrying this person all over again, because there are goodness, there are wonderful things about them that you have just simply not discovered. And some of the things that are causing you pain today is simply because you are reading them wrongly and you do not have the right interpretation, or you are not equipped with the knowledge to understand and know how to deal with them. There's a way to get to the heart of your spouse so that they will not want to see any other person ever again. There's a way to get into the heart of your spouse in a way that 5 minutes after you've left home for work, they started missing you. And that's what understanding is going to help you to deliver. Team spirit is key and very, very important. Every nation has rituals and routines that they perform to reinforce the uniqueness of their identity and to remind everyone about the purpose of why they exist. Your family you must be deliberate about the kind of spirit that exists within your family. And there are routines and rituals that you need to practice every now and then to boost the team spirit in your family. Every strong team has a strong mentality, and there's a way to build a strong mentality in your family, a strong bond in your family, so that everyone in your family feels like they belong in the best nation on earth. And that's what it's supposed to be. That's what team spirit is all about. Fitness is key. Without fitness, even star players will struggle. Without fitness, it does not matter how skillful you are. So sometimes you will find that people are struggling in marriage, and it has nothing to do with the other person. It has to do with how fit you are as a person. You are a spirit, soul, and body, and all of them are connected. And if one of them is not fit, the other two will also struggle. And when you are that kind of person, you can practically destroy your own marriage without you even knowing. So we're going to be helping you on how to be fit as a human being so that you can perform the role you need to perform in that marriage and be a blessing and not be an asset and not a liability to your marriage. Technical crew and strategy are very important. Technical crew, there's nobody who can win. There's no championship winning team without a championship winning coach. If you follow football, you've seen how a team will be underperforming and getting all the wrong results until a coach comes in, and the same set of players that were getting all the wrong results and being beaten by everybody, you see their performance just transforms. And in your marriage, you need at least 2 or 3 trusted counselors. You need at least 1 professional counselor and at least 2 other people who you respect and honor, and you know that they have the capacity and the maturity to help both of you in your marriage. It's just like you have in your career and other aspects of your life. You need people who have gone through the journey you're trying to be on, so that, and you will be shocked how some of the things you struggle with for 10 years, you will sit with a counselor for 1 hour and they will demystify everything for you and turn your game all around. That is the power that a strong technical crew has. And we're going to be helping you to identify and recruit your technical crew. Also, strategy is very important. You need to be strategic in your family. If you are not strategic with your family, there will be all sort of confusion. What is the strategy for communication in your family? What is the strategy for domestic, for taking care of the house in your family? What's the strategy for finance in your family? What's the strategy for time management in your family? What is this? You need to create different kind of strategy, especially, and these strategies must address the issues of where you are in your family right now, not where you're going to be in the future. So that as you move along, you are tinkering with your strategy in order to deliver whatever it is that you need to deliver as a family, and you have a system that is running, and people are not having to scream up and down to get things done, and people are not having to fight unnecessarily, because you've created strategies that can deliver on your assignment as a family. So this, in a nutshell, is a summary of what this program entails. It's a 10-week program. Each 10-session program. Each session will run for about 2 hours, and then that's 2 hours for 10 sessions. That's about 20 hours. That's the duration for the program. Depending on what works for your calendar, we're willing to look at what works for your calendar and see what can be done. And so, if you need to have a happy new marriage, you need to look no further. Talk to me. You have my contacts through the channel where you're watching this video. Let's chat. Give me, you can send me a DM, or you can contact me if you have my numbers, and I'll be very glad to engage with you further on how we can help you to coach you on happy new marriage. Here is my phone number: 080-2839-281, 2839-2810. 080. Don't forget Nigerian code 234, then 080-2839-2810. Thank you very much. I look forward to hearing from you. Bye-bye.